welcome to Philly Live. I'm Sheila Watko. I'm Sheila Watko. I'm Sheila Watko.
I want to kick things off with a cheers to you, a biscuits with the boss in real life.
Oh,
Minus the
I
biscuits.
need a proper cup and saucer.
I'm glad to see that your little finger is not sticking out. Otherwise, I would have had to have words with you.
Jamie, I actually heard you say in an interview that when in the first movie, John Carpenter, the director, he made you toss the knife aside in a fight, and you were like, well, I don't want to do that. Who would do that? Have there been a lot of moments over the years working on these movies where you're kind of yelling at Laurie or her family at the same time that we're yelling at the screen?
The answer to your very good question is yes, of course, because there are things that just have to happen to propel the story.
Each song sounds so different from what it originally sounded like while still keeping the heart of it, but you really put your own spin.
I love that you said that as far as like keeping the heart of it, but still so different. That was really the criteria for how we selected the songs that we put on this record.
I wanted to know what parts of English life my fellow Americans Jason and Brendan have become especially fond of while shooting in London.
Favorite British snacks?
Nando's.
Fish and chips.
Favorite British drink?
Lager.
A pint of cider.
Do you have a favorite British phrase that you picked up while you were there?
Otis, my little boy, says oi a lot now. I think because of Roy Kent.
I'm not kidding around. We're at the most adorable yoga class you'll ever attend. You've got to check this out.
At Horse and Goat Yoga in Maple Glen, no matter how bad of a day you're having, a room full of baby goats in diapers and suspenders is sure to bring you utter joy.
Great on Skates is all about celebrating dance and skating and letting the good times roll.
After a few more blunders, a lot of encouragement from my new friends, and India's words of wisdom for skating and life, we fall, we get up, they finally did the impossible and had me skating.
And if I can do it,
everyone can do it. Anybody watching this can do it, okay?
Anya, I'm gonna send it back to you, but first, I have to test my sex appeal on the love tester. So let's see what it tells me. I hope it's a good news. Here we go. Oh, uncontrollable. Oh my goodness, hello. All right, let's see if we can do this. Woo! All right, Chucky. Yay! She did it!
There it is, there it is.
I've never done that in my life. That's actually really fun.
7 years ago, journalist Richard Louis was working his dream job as a national news anchor when his father was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. He suddenly found himself taking pause to make a life-changing decision, whether or not to step down from his career in New York to care for his dad in California.
My first reaction was, I don't know. The second reaction was, well, my dad did so many things for me over my lifespan. After the pause, Sheila, I said, there's just no way that I wouldn't consider this.
You never expect it to be you.
Soul's Shop Portrait Project pairs artists with families and friends of gun violence victims to memorialize their loved ones in artwork that celebrates the lives they live.
Often when people hear about shootings in the city, they don't think of an individual and their very full life.
There is a difference, Sheila, between justice and healing.
We Live, We Breathe, Brotherly Love Protest Stories from First Person Arts features stories from 7 men of color about their experiences at the Black Lives Matter protests in Philly last summer.
Dobry den. Good day from St. Basil Academy in Jenkintown. Today we're visiting my alma mater to learn about the beautiful Ukrainian tradition of pisanka.
I hadn't made pisanka since I was a student, so the girls picked out some fairly ambitious floral and animal designs for me, and I sat down with them to give it a try. And the results are pretty exciting.
Megan, you reached out to us about Cedar Street Barbell, and you said you are not the type of person to email a news station about a gym. What compelled you to tell us about this place?
Because I do think it's special. Nick's doing something really special here.
Down and back up. Excellent. Great form. You're here for another 20 seconds.
He said great form. Oh yeah.
Step together, jump, and back, back, back.
I heard you call rock climbing the easy man's yoga. So tell me a little bit about this. Woo, we did it.
Nice.
Yes. Here we go. Woo! Ready? Woo! Woo! This is the marshmallow pit. This bad boy is filled with over 250,000 foam marshmallows. And listen, I don't want to sugarcoat things, but this place is pretty sweet. Woo! Back to you, Anya.